Hey y'all, it is your girl Just Lovely. This gonna be a real quick live because if I'm not mistaken, I might get a phone call around 6:30, 7 o'clock, and I definitely don't want to be interrupted. I don't want to be interrupted like I was last night. So today, oh my God, what just happened? Am I still alive? Do you hear me? Okay, I'm still here. All right, so today, as a matter of fact, it was just a minute ago. I was over in Sexy Harlem Live, and we had a really good time. And the question, everybody, I'm in the chat talking. Don't nobody know who the hell they talking to in the live. I think the only person who probably knew was Sonya J. Knew who I was, but they figured it out. They figured it out. Now, did I change my name? No, I did not change my name, you guys. Or yes, I did actually. When the beast settlers started getting really, really hot, all the doxing and stuff like that, and I was a participant in certain chats, I was actually under my government name. I was under my government name. So they didn't even know who I was, girl. They ain't know who I was. I was under my government name in the back day, like around 2017, 18, back then. And basically, when I started actually dropping down in chats, when YouTube started having the live features, I decided I need to change my name. So I went from my government name to Diamond Cluster Hustler, and that has always stuck. So whenever I go into my, YouTube studios or whatever, it'll have the at Diamond Cluster Hustler, but the channel name would be just lovely. And when they just changed the chat to the at symbol in the name, Diamond Cluster Hustler is what stuck. I know a lot of people, I really do, when I drop down the chats, a lot of people be like, who in there? Oh, child, especially Goosey Child. When I be up in Goosey chat, Goosey be like, hey, Diamond. Hey, Diamond Cluster Hustler. It's a word, it's a mouthful. I know. It's a whole mouthful. It's a whole mouthful. That's the only thing I don't like about the name. It is a tongue twister, for one, and then it's a mouthful. It's a whole lot to say. It's a whole lot to say. So when you going down your chat and you speaking to everybody, hey Sonya J, hey Felicia P, hey, then you get the Diamond Cluster Hustler child, you be like, who, who? It's too much to say. Y'all, the names that I give myself on YouTube or that I've given myself on YouTube, they actually have a person, it's my personality. So, I'm an Aries. My birthday is in April. The diamond is the birthstone for April. So that's where the diamond come from. And a diamond cluster, all the girls want a big diamond cluster on their hand. So that's a part of it. And bitch, I'm a hustler, baby. I thought you should know. Shit. I thought you should know. I'm a hustler, baby. So that's where they come from. That's how it was created. When people was putting their names in the for a lot of people was on YouTube and they was under their original name, their actual birth name. A lot of people was on here that way, especially for me because I was trying to make a name for myself in the makeup community. And I knew that if I was to do it as a profession, I was gonna want to be under my name. Now, some people really know my real name. Some people, I don't know if they did it to try and be fucking funny, but if I drop down and serve people chat, they'll be like, "Hey," I ain't afraid. They'll be like, "Hey, Sean." Yeah, my name is Sean, and yes, that's it. They'll be like, "Hey, Sean." So it is what it is. Another thing is just lovely. Just lovely is something that my grandfather would call me. He would just be like, "Hey, just," he would say beautiful, or he would say lovely. And so across all my social media apps, it's just lovely. I'm just lovely. And I consider myself to be a lovely girl. Now, if you get over there to the Facebook of it all, it's a totally different name over there because what came first was MySpace and Facebook. So my face and Facebook, oh, I said my face. MySpace and Facebook was actually my real name and a nickname that someone started calling me when I became a preteen when I became a preteen. So just for y'all to know, did I change my name? Not really. For some reason, YouTube went back and snatched the very first name change that I had. And I'm grateful for them doing that because they could have at my whole government name with some numbers behind it, and I'll be pissed to the highest point of festivity. I really wanted to come back and talk to y'all about what we was talking about yesterday. However, I got that phone call and it kicked me out. I really need to figure out what can I do because I see people get phone calls all the time and their YouTube is not interrupted. I need to figure out how can because I even sent his ass to voicemail and I just don't know, why I couldn't come back. Like I put myself down, came back, put myself on mute, came back, and I still could not see the little bubble moving around me. So that was an indication that you guys could not hear me. So I ended the live and said I would come back later on last night. But unfortunately, you gotta cook, you know today is my off day, so I didn't want to be bombarded with cleaning up, so I cleaned up and did everything last night so I could just lay around and chill out all day today. That's all I wanted to do, just chill out. You like both? Thank you, Sonia. I really appreciate you for always just supporting the channel. I really do. Uh, And today I was actually this is like one of the first times that I have ever listened to a room shaker live. And honestly, the same thing that Room Shaker is going through right now is something that I went through too with one of the people from the trifecta. For some reason, I don't understand why they feel like if you're supporting another content creator, then you most definitely cannot support them as well. That's the most asinine shit that I have ever heard, and I have spoke on this on my channel. Actually, I was a moderator and they actually thought them taking away my wrench was gonna goddamn upset me or hurt me or whatever. Like, what the fuck do a wrench mean to a hustler like me? Nothing. It means nothing. So I understood exactly where she was coming from. I don't understand the like they say you get more flies with honey. Honestly, I was a real supporter, but when they did that, they lost my vote. Yeah, they lost my vote. They lost me from being able to support two channels at the same damn time. Just because you had a fallout with a person don't necessarily mean that I can't support them too. And I thought me, still dropping out in their chat and still dropping out in the other chat, that if I wouldn't have been, supporting them, I wouldn't even know nothing about the other person having a fucking channel in the first place. So that was kind of crazy to me. Like, okay, have the wrench. I don't give a fuck. You got 30 wrenches in this bitch anyway. But I wanted to bring that up last night, but like I said, we was rudely interrupted. And for Room Shaker to talk about it today, um, it tripped me out a little bit. It tripped me out a little bit. On that note, y'all, who is you? Hey, let me see who that is. Oh, wait. No more suck. Oh, I know exactly who you are. Welcome. How have you been? Oh my God, how you been? I haven't seen you in so long. I appreciate you stopping by. I do. Sonya, girl, you been good. I'm so happy you been good. Yeah, I at first I was thinking like, oh my God, what they talking about? Suck. But I see it's suck LSA. Yeah, I see it. LSA do suck. But Sonya, last night I actually sent the videos of BJ over to my auntie, and my auntie was telling me um about how she know that the woman that's she said that she not really sure BJ could be that lady grandson, and she is actually his caretaker. And she was saying that this lady is a very strong individual for taking on the task of raising BJ. I sent her several videos of where BJ had some good times and where he had some bad times. And we stayed on that topic all night long. My aunt called me on three-way with my other auntie after they done analyzed the videos, child. I was like, oh my God, why is this man sending me all these texts? Oh God. I told him he can't call me. He got to text me. Yeah, it seemed like once I watched one video and I went over to TikTok, and it was like several people had made that go viral. They was talking about BJ all night long. Also, they was talking about Project 2025 issue where they're trying to get these marriage boot camps, where they're putting single people in marriage boot camps. I don't necessarily think it's for our kind. I think it's actually for, them, because they numbers are depleting. I don't think that black couples or, brown couples are having any problems with procreating. So they're trying to get these damn marriage boot camps together so that they can actually get these babies going, And if you would have looked at the numbers when it came to the abortions and all of that, majority of the people who was actually getting the abortions was the pale people. And that's why they got to stop the abortions, because either their numbers are depleting due to no, the abortions, or girl, yeah, you got to go on the TikTok, girl. Type in marriage boot camps. Type in marriage boot camps. They tried, and I was looking at this one pale lady, and she was talking about how she knew it wasn't geared towards her age demographic. It was towards her children, her daughters. and she was trying to figure out what could she do to keep her daughter out of the situations where they could be made to marry, even if they don't want to marry. Listen, where am I? Am I in am I in the United States? Where am I? This is, I think it's because this is my time. I'm sure these things has happened, way back in the past and within civil rights era and so on and so forth. I know that the brown and black people will not be included in the marriage boot camps, but I feel like they're gonna be, targeting our girls and our boys as far as sterilization is concerned. That's what I feel is going to be happening. So if they're gonna be trying to make them have babies so that they can increase the population of their kind, 9 times out of 10 they're gonna go through some try and get some sterilization with our children our children. So that's what I had seen on TikTok. One other thing I saw on TikTok was, hang on, today. What did I see today? I've been on the phone all day. I've been on the phone all day long. Talking, talking, talking. So I don't think I seen anything else other than that. But like I said, if you go on TikTok and you type in marriage boot camp in the search, you'll see a lot of people doing videos on that subject alone. A lot of people. It's crazy. What else? So when we were over at good evening. Can you give me a call when you get a chance? I would like to ask you if okay, so see, I've been on the phone all day. My cousin, she's wanted me to give her a call when I can. Let me look on my iPad to see what she's saying. Yeah, it's real crazy. I don't want to do that. She's taking care of my she is taking care of my great aunt 96 with dementia. And yesterday when I was talking about BJ, I used to feel some kind of way about people putting those type of videos up when it comes to people who don't have a choice or decision on whether or not they want to be included in those type of videos. But in a sense, like with my cousin, I can kind of see the reasoning and rationale behind doing those type of videos simply because you're helping people who need help when being a caretaker of someone who needs your help. It's this email. God dang it. Okay, yeah, 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 I get it. Hey, I'm start going live on my iPad, but this get calls too, so crazy. Yeah. That's what I said. I probably worded it wrong. I said she was sleep begging. I guess when you be in the B sector, you just think about people who beg all the time. What a message. It didn't come through over here. But I think she probably need help. BJ caretaker probably need help simply because You got to pay for this stuff. You got to pay for this stuff. You got to pay for this all the destruction. Y'all just moved in this house and BJ done tore doors off hinges. BJ done he just effed it up. Girl, I can't stand this. No. Yeah, I'm gonna get off of here because now I'm distracted. I don't know what she want. I want something from her, and what I want from her is at my great aunt's funeral. She gave our family a canvas of my. She gave us a canvas of my grandfather, and I really want one of those, and I want her to tell me how I can do it. So yeah, I've been distracted. So I'm gonna end this call. She need help. I hope somebody. Yes. And then the crazy part about it is, I had told my cousin. I was like, "Yeah, me and Auntie, we was on the phone all night talking about this little boy." And she was like, "Who, BJ?" I said, "Yes, BJ." I said, "I met him yesterday." She said, "I met him yesterday too." And when I was talking to my auntie, I was like, "I met him earlier today." And she was like, "Where you meet him at?" Girl, just know I met his little butt. I met his little butt being bad all over the social medias. Like, being bad, being bad. That's why I met him. Oh, but what I was saying before I had got distracted, I'm sorry. When we was over at Sexy Harlem, and she was talking about, being a lupus patient and things like that. Though that's an autoimmune deficiency. So basically I can definitely understand the whole thing with being a patient of that type. And honestly, I feel like in some ways it's not that far off from being a cancer patient or a breast cancer patient. When she was talking about going to get her being Lister treatments or whatever, it just put me in the mind of when I was going to get my breast cancer chemo infusions. And everybody met his little ass yesterday home when I was going to get my infusions for breast cancer. And even as in a remission state, I still have to take medication I don't know, but I have an appointment with my oncologist in March. And basically, what I want to ask her is if I can get off of the medication that she has me on, simply because I have the double mastectomy. I know that in earlier dates when I had first, did the surgery and got all the way out for chemotherapy, I feel like, okay, I've done this long enough. And, at the time I wasn't suffering with the seizures, so I didn't have any I didn't have any knowledge of, what is this doing? Is it interfering or interacting with my um neurological medication or anything like that? So that's what we're gonna have a sit down about. Also, I have a neurological appointment um this month So me and her, we're gonna sit down and have a conversation too. So I'll keep you all updated when it comes to those things as well. Y'all just don't know. Actually, it seemed like you're a lifetime patient. Once you get gotten over this and you leading into that, it's just so freaking crazy. That's why I said the name of my book title will be Hot and Cold as Ice. Because, sometimes I can be a devilish ass bitch. But then I be getting into my warm and fuzzies and I love everybody. So that's why I said that would be the title of my autobiography. Hot and cold as ice. Cold as ice. Cause sometimes, y'all, I can be the most devilish bitch in the world. Devilish. Just evil. With bad intentions. And don't give a damn who they are, how they feel about it, and all the rest. So yeah. You shared me again. Thank you so much. I appreciate you sharing me out. I do. Really, I'm over here just rambling, child. Don't be inviting nobody to come over here to this shit. Who is this? Girl, why they say this is Goosey? Oh my God, they got a picture of Goosey. Goosey is handsome. If this is truly him, mission failed. Now that mother, I'm so sick of they got GX. Is it GX or ZX? Whatever the fuck. I'm so sick of his motherfucking monkey ass. This is a nice looking guy. I mean, he need to calm that goddamn hair, but he got some nice lips on him. I don't like the fact that he keep calling this man homosexual. Simply, it seems like he's doing it on simply the way that he speaks. It's just simply the way that he speaks. He has a very good cadence when he speak, and he speaks the king's English. Shit. He speaks the King English. It says breaking news. GFTV done revealed Goosey image on his community wall. Will Goosey respond or will he not care? So far, this has been great free promotion for Goosey's channel. Looks like GFTV attempt to embarrass Goosey backfire big time. The female subscribers are falling in love with Goosey's picture. Baby, it's the lips for me. And look like a little kid. I ain't gonna say it's the lips for me. Then they'll think I'm one of them type of people. Oh, I also heard that they gave what you call it, a bun. What's his name? Down now in the jailhouse. He like he couple of miles down the road from me. He hating on his cadence and the way that he speak. I don't think the way that you speak, you could tell the way that somebody speak is if they have homosexual tendencies or what. So that's weird. And it just saying like, oh God, he say the most craziest things to him. Just weirdo stuff. I'm rambling. I want to get off of here. Thank you, Sonya, for dropping in. Thank you so much. I know it's yeah, MNO. Yes, like every time I see this name, I always think of um ALS. And the only way I found out about ALS because I was interested in the name Who in? Oh, you know that boy, the weirdo looking one. I don't know why he shaved that goddamn mustache. Um, the one with the teal kitch. I can't, girl. I've been thinking about. Yeah, he in JAL, child. He in JAL. The one who had the little children in the room with him. So they say he had the little children in the room with him. Yusuf. Yusuf. Y'all, let me tell y'all. So when that first went, started catching some steam behind it, my dumb ass done went on Facebook and I typed in the name. I typed in the name, and every time I be going down my Facebook timeline, they be like someone you may know. On Facebook, it try and give you people you might know, and you can ask to follow them or see I'm sleeping. Whatever you do on Facebook, be their friend on Facebook. Yeah, that's him. Be their friend on Facebook. So basically, every time I go up and down my damn Facebook timeline, it's like you might know him. Do you want to ask him to be your friend? I'll be like, hell nah. That's what you get for looking him up. You should have stopped being fucking nosy, trying to damn look him up to see if you can get some more tee. And that only came because when we was over there in the spot, child. That only came up to that because everybody over there trying to get the information. And I'm like, Lord help me, Jesus. This nigga keep on coming up on my fucking timeline, asking me, do you know him? Do you want to be his friend? Hell no, I don't want to be his friend. See them goddamn children alone. But yeah, I'm about to go. I told y'all today my spa day. I got to actually wash my hair, plait it up, and I'm going to do me a foot spa. I have me some tea tree salts, and I'm put the water as hot as I can stand it. And I'm going to soak my feet and give me a little light petty. Because, that man don't want them wrist ass feet. Rubbing up against him in that fucking bed. You got to get them feet handled. So, got to handle them feet before he come back. Because I think he's up in Michigan by now. So, I got to get them feet handled before he get back. He ain't gonna want to lay next to nobody. And you got down cutting up the goddamn sheet with your feet. So, yeah, I got to do my feet. So, I'm going to let y'all go. Y'all have some fun. Y'all live life. Don't let life live you. And I am thinking about what we was talking about in Sexy Harlem. I'm going to take that front part that she gave us and put my spin on it. Cause it was interesting what she said. I started typing in the chat, but I felt like she is. But y'all know I'm a competitive bitch. And when I was listening to what she had to say, I was like, I gotta think about this. I'm doing this shit on a whim. I need to think about this, cause now her shit sound good. I was thinking about telling some shit that happened in the back day and it wasn't even interesting. I'm about to go, y'all. Love you. Bye.